Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody is doing well. And today we will be starting with the supplementary, first chapter of the supplementary, that is children at work. Okay, so we can we from the very title we can understand that this is about children, right? Children who works. So basically, this story is written by Anushka Shankar, Geeta Wolf. Okay, so what happens is they focus on this story, tries to inspect or examine that how does these children land at the level where they need to work. Okay, we all I know that we all have been through different kinds of childhood, right? Everybody has their own different experiences. So the first thing is, we as human being, we went to I as human being went to a school, got education, and then we grew up, right, having a proper aim with a proper stream. Okay, but it is not always necessary that every child in their childhood is happy and are and is fluent and has access to everything. Okay, so what this is a story about a particular boy called Velu from a village. Okay, so he was basically unhappy with some situations in his home, and then what happens, we will see that how Velu, whom does the Velu meet, and how what happens with him gradually, and what happens as he decides very hastily that what he wants to do. Okay, so today first we will be going through the reading. Okay, so before you read, there are many reasons, so that is what I told, I will read. There are many reasons why children have to work. Some help their family to make a livelihood. So there are many cases, or there are many child who works in a small tea shop or works somewhere else just because they don't have money for education, right? They don't have money for normal to buy things that are essential for living. Okay, so who run away from unhappy homes and need to support themselves. So there are children also, there are many children who doesn't like to be at their home and they run away from their own home. Okay, children who have to work can't go to school and play like other children of their age. So what is the important thing, that these children who work, they cannot go to school, and they can't play like other children, because they have one particular thing, that they need food to live, and for food to live they need to work something, so they cannot play. So this is a story about Velu, an 11-year-old boy who runs away from home. He wanders around for hours before getting on a train to Chennai without a ticket. Tired and hungry, he doesn't know where to go when a stranger at the station shouts a word of welcome. Okay, so what happens is, gradually we will see that when Kanyakumari, so I will read out, when Kanyakumari Express pulled out at Chennai Central, it took Velu some time to get off. When he finally stood on the platform, his legs felt wobbly, as if he was still on a moving train. "Oi, out of the way!" a porter went by with a loaded trolley. Velu jumped aside. Okay, so what happened is, we know that Velu is a boy who ran away from home, and why he ran away from the home and what was the problem, we will gradually know. What is the story? So it is a Kanyakumari Express, and pulled in at means stopped at Chennai Central, and it took Velu some time to get off. Okay, so Velu took some time to get off get off from the train. When he finally stood on the platform, his legs felt wobbly. Means when he got down from the train and stood at the platform, जब वो platform पे उतरा, his legs were wobbly. Wobbly means shaking. Okay, so his legs started shaking because he had not eaten anything since last 2 days, as if he was still on a moving train. Because his legs were not stable, he was continuously shaking and his body was entirely trembling, and he thought he was still on a moving train. Then somebody shouted. We know that stations are full of people. Then somebody shouted, "Oi, out of the way!" A porter went. Who shouted? A porter with a loaded trolley. He shouted at Velu that to move aside, and Velu suddenly jumped aside. Then after that, he sat on a bench on the platform, putting his small bundle down. In that small bundle, maybe he had carried some clothes and some other things. Now he tells, in all 11 years, he had never seen so many people except once in a year at the fair in his village. So he was from this, in all his 11 years, we know that he is 11 years old, and as he was from a small village, he had never seen so many people. He had only seen such gathering in a fair of his village. People walked by bumping into him with their suitcases. So nobody cared that he thought that nobody cared, nobody noticed that he was sitting there. It was not he did not because in village we all know that why it was very weird for him, because in village we all know that whenever we bump into somebody we greet each other or we have a talk, but here it was totally different. Although everybody saw him, but nobody stood or everybody passed beyond Velu. People walked by bumping into him with their suitcases. A voice announced something on a loudspeaker. Near him, a group of people sat on their luggage looking at the TV. Okay. Looking at the TV hanging from the roof. The noise was terrible. So what happened in this? What happened was, in there where Velu was sitting. What happened? He saw that there were many group of people. There was a huge screen television which was hanging from the roof of the platform, and the noise that announced something was terrible. Okay, it was not at all pleasant to listen. Then what happened? Velu put his head down on his knees, feeling miserable and exhausted. He had ran away from his village 2 days ago. For 2 days he had eaten nothing but some peanuts and a piece of jaggery. In his bundle he carried a shirt, a towel and a comb. So what happened? Now Velu was clueless that what he will do next. Velu, what did he do? He put down his head on knees, and he was feeling very bad and he was feeling very tired. Why? Because he had not eaten anything in the last 2 days. He had only eaten peanuts and jaggery. Okay, so and in his bundle, what did he carry? He carried a shirt, towel and a comb. He had walked for most of the first day to Kannur and then got on the train to Chennai. So his village was most beyond inner side of Kannur, and from Kannur he walked till Kannur, and from Kannur he got a train to Chennai. Velu had no money for a ticket, and how did he? Because he is a small child, right? He did not have a ticket. Okay, and that is why he traveled from Kannur to Chennai without any ticket. But luck, it was his luck that the ticket collector didn't come to the unreserved compartment. He had tried to sleep on the floor near the door. A group of men next to him had played cards and shouted. He tried to sleep through the night, but he could not. Why? Because the men who were sitting nearby were playing cards through the entire night and shouted all day long. So he was thinking, this particular paragraph, he was thinking about how he had spent his entire journey in the train, and then suddenly breaking his thoughts, breaking his river of thoughts, somebody shouted, "Hey, what, new to the town, eh?" called out a rough voice. So he heard a he heard a rough voice which was addressing him. Velu opened his eyes, and there were a lot of people standing around, but nobody was looking at him. So when Velu opened his eyes, what happened? He searched for that particular voice. Okay, he searched for that particular voice, but he could not see anybody. He saw a lot of people, but none of them were looking at him. And the voice said, "Are you new to the town?" Velu opened his eyes. There were as I say, and then again the same voice shouted, "Hey!" He turned around, and behind him there was a girl around his own age. So there was a small girl who was equally of his age, wearing a long banyan that came down. Wearing a long banyan here means a t-shirt that came down to her knees. Her hair was stiff and brownish, and she had a huge sack on one shoulder. So this child, he called out to Velu, and she had a very big sack on one shoulder. She was picking up dirty plastic cups from the floor and stuffing them. So this girl was doing what? This girl was picking up all the trash that was littering on the floor. Okay, here you can see that both of them were having a conversation. Okay, so now what? Okay, now Velu had not girl wearing a banyan. Velu had not seen any girl who used to wear a banyan. Okay, so he had not seen anybody. She was the first one whom she had seen, that the girl was wearing a banyan. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so now we can see that she was picking up all the rags and was putting into her sack. Why? And Velu thought, why is this girl calling me, and why is a girl wearing a banyan? No need to stare stupidly. And the girl replied, no need to stare stupidly. What's your name? And Velu replied, Venu. Looking away, and he looked away. So Mr. Velu, said the girl, looking at his bundle, ran away from home. So the girl came to know, or somehow guessed, that by looking at his bundle, that she must have ran away from home. And Velu did not answer that. He did not want to tell some strange girl what he had done. He had ran away because he couldn't stand his father. So now here we will see that why he had ran away from his home. It is not any child's wish that you will run away from home just because you want to, right? Because he had some problems. Now what is the problem? He ran away from home because he couldn't stand his father beating him for one more day. So what happened? Velu's father used to beat him every day, and his father would snatch away all the money Velu and sisters earned and spent it on drinking. So his father was alcoholic. So at the village also, what happened? Velu and sister used to work and earn something to run the family. So whenever Velu used to earn something and bring it to home, what did his father do? His father used to snatch away all the money and spend it on his drinks. and spend it on alcohol. Okay, so don't think I don't know. This place is full of children like you. So what are you going to do here? Become rich? So the girl asked, what will you be doing here? There are many children in the city like you. Okay, so next she sat down next to him and Velu shifted away slightly. So the first thing that she did was she sat beside Velu, and Velu, because he did not know her, she shifted away from her. He felt hunger pinching him and pressed his stomach. So his stomach was aching very much. His stomach was aching with hunger, right? And the girl asked, "Hungry are you? Are you hungry? You won't get food by sitting here glumly making faces." And she told that in the city nobody is going to give you food if you do not work, or if you are sitting idly at the station. Okay, so what should he do? Now I can find you if you. And the girl offered that she will find some food for him. She picked up her sack and started to walk away. Velu stayed on the bench. So the girl started walking away and Velu sat on the bench as it is. What should he do? Should he follow? Now Velu was turmoiled with a lot of questions, that now what? There was only this girl who had come up to him and asked him that did he want food, and he ran away or not, what he will do. But now there is a question on his mind, that what he should do. Should he follow this girl? Where was she going to take him? She was disappearing into the crowd. So he had, and she was walking very fast, and she was mixing up with the crowd, and Velu had very little time to decide. Okay, and because if he couldn't decide at that moment, the girl will again be lost in the crowd. Okay, all right. And quickly he made up his mind. He decided that he will follow the girl, because thank you. This is the end of the first part. We will be further, the second part will be explained in another video, and we will do all the comprehension check question and answers and exercise question and answers in the last video. Thank you very much.